Well, hello. It's Randy here at Granite Ridge Ranch. Looks like Tim out here is pumping water. Really working that arm. Got the fancy mic here. You got any words to say?
Not a damn thing. Trying to get this thing to prime.
I don't know how good this mic is, so we're going to find out. This is going on our YouTube, Granite Ridge Ranch.
I don't care how good it is. My name ain't Mike.
All right. So we're going to be working on the roof today here at the cabin. Got Paul supervising over here. Grandpa Randy's on the roof and Shane's on the roof. Yeah.
Third time this week, Randy.
Yeah. Fun stuff. My name's Randy Meaner. Welcome to Tech.
Don't jump! Don't jump!
You want me to match the screw lines across best I can?
Yeah. Yeah, then you'll hit something on the way down.
Perfect. Perfect.
That'll feel good.
And then you put your foot there and it'll go right over you, land in the trail.
There you go.
All right, hey, we're back. We're out here at Meaner Cabin, Granite Ridge Ranch. Still working on the roof. We got a decent amount on, but we are still working on it. We're probably about a third done on the one side. So that was the old, or the new addition, but the old roof. We're about this far. So, hey Shane.
Who's that?
This is for our YouTube.
Oh, hey.
Granite Ridge Ranch.
Make a more professional one, or is this live?
Oh, we're not live. We're just recording. Yeah, I'll edit it.
You could interview them and say,
I
hey,
will.
this is Randy at Granite Ridge Racing.
Granite Ridge Ranch.
Paul's got his own channel, yada yada.
Did you see the cool logo? Hey Randy, when you edit this, put it on screen right here. Wow, look at that cool logo. That was actually made by this guy over here, Shane.
What logo?
Am I cutting this?
Hi. My name is Shane. I am cousins with Randy, who's really cool.
Oh, I don't know why I was focused on me.
And, well, no, you should be.
I'm not good at this whole filming thing.
And if you need a trailer, call U-Haul. No, I'm kidding.
my God.
T&M Leasing.
Wow, all right, don't listen to him. That was garbage. All right, now we're walking over by my little trailer here. I'm gonna zoom out to 0.5 so you can see the whole setup. Emily and I, we got this nice camper here. Primetime Tracer. There's Emily. Emily, would you like to say anything to the camera? No. Can you say hi?
No.
All right, Emily's in a great mood like normal. Got the nice F-150 here. I'm not a Ford guy. Well, I guess I am now. I used to have a Dodge, and it was great, but now I got this bad boy. So, this is our little setup. Even though we got a cabin, we like to use our camper when we can. So, but yeah, this is the property. We just cleared out this section last summer, I think. Nick did that, so shout out Nick. Thanks for doing that. Was hard enough to put the camper on this time when we came up. So this is our first time up for the year, Memorial Day weekend. I don't know when this video will come out, but yeah. Got Shane's unit over here. And here comes Dexter with a bone from some animal. It's probably a deer. You got your bone, Dex? Wow. Dexter loves being out here. Cooped up in a house all the time in the city, so now he gets to come out and enjoy some nature. We got stuff all over the place, trailers and stuff. Shane is donating this four-wheeler to the cabin, so that's nice. You'll probably see this in a couple of videos in the future. Nice little four-wheeler. Doing some stuff, making cuts. I'll show you the shitter. This is a pretty cool unit here. We got a knock though to make sure no one's in here. All right, no one's in here. So this is our propane heater for deer camp when it's cold as balls out here. And there's the shitter. Pretty nice. This thing has been here for a while. It's called a privy. And I don't even think you can make those anymore in the state of Wisconsin. Maybe you can, but yeah. We used to have a ranch up here. Granite Ridge Ranch was the name of it. My grandpa Randy, I'm also Randy, but Grandpa Randy used to have fallow deer, wild boar, and all kinds of other animals up here. So, pretty neat. But yeah, we wanted to start making videos. We did the RC racing video. That was our first one on the channel, and we're just going to continue to document the different things that we do up here at the cabin because I think it's important to document that stuff. So, all right, we are up on the top of the cabin right now, taking a look at the surrounding area. They just finished cutting those sheets, and we're going to get started on that pretty quick here. Figured I'd show you the view from up top. Definitely see the old roof that's been through it. We're doing one half today and probably another half tomorrow. So just cleared this out recently within the last couple of years. Back here, this used to be all trees. So we own 80 acres up here. Beautiful land around Pembine, Wisconsin.
World's biggest trailer. Okay to neglect those kids.
You knew when the music came on for Young and the Rest it was time to wake up.
I haven't gotten well, I was tired of getting chased by them.
All right, Stacy's out here filling up the water. We got a well, and we fill up these little buckets here, and then we put them inside. That's how we get our water.
Must be
Pretty neat.
The wall or something. You got that brush in the house. Do you want to use that to clean out your buckets? All right. What up, bro? You are a good job. You ain't gonna put that on.
Go. Oh, he didn't care anymore. All right,
Ready for your close-up?
we're live.
Oh,
We're live.
hello.
Good morning. Good afternoon, evening.
This video is brought to you by Granite Ridge Ranch,
That's right.
home of the pigs.
All right, so I'm Randy. I got some questions here for Grandpa Randy and Grandma Jan. He's wearing the nice fancy microphone, and I'm gonna ask some questions. So, question number one. It's not really a question, I guess, but I want you to tell us a little bit about the original cabin and its evolution, like when it was made and the idea behind it.
Well, originally we came up to do some bear hunting and some turkey hunting, but we camped in a tent. And one of the nights we camped, it rained so hard, I was frustrated. So that's enough. We're going to build a cabin. So then we started building the 12 by 12 foot cabin. And that was the first cabin we had. You got anything to say about the cabin? Jim?
That's true. It was small, but it was just big enough to what we needed. We had a couch that made into a couch bed. We had like a water bottle that we could tip sideways and have water to drink and wash dishes. We had a dishpan like for a sink. Grandpa made me a porta potty with a 5-gallon pail out of wood. What else? That's it, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
we deer hunted there for.
What do we do for a stove? Do we have
We had that little one we had Shane had used.
that hot plate?
No,
Oh,
that
the
Coleman.
Coleman stove.
The Coleman stove.
Okay, we had the Coleman stove.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we used
So
to
it was
cook off
just
of.
nice, just enough.
And we had an attic in it. so it could sleep 4. Had
Oh, wow.
two in the attic sleep for hunting and 2 on the bed.
That's crazy.
So
But Donut Dennis was snored in the attic.
Who's Donut Dennis?
he's a friend of ours that we got to know and hung around with for a few years. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so question number 2. Tell us about the first animals on the ranch.
Oh, okay. The first ones we had were wild boar, but we went down to Georgia to get them.
All the way down to Georgia?
All the way down to Georgia. Dennis had bought a brand new Chevy truck, and he volunteered to use his truck.
Yep.
And my brother Jerry and Dennis and I hooked up Jerry's trailer to the back of the truck, and we headed for Georgia. It took us about 22 hours to get down there.
22 hours?
22 hours. And then we met George Spears and his wife, Ethelyn, and then we bought the first pigs from him.
Wow. How many pigs was it?
There were 26.
And what year was that?
That was in 94.
93? 94?
1994.
Okay.
And so 26 pigs back in 1994. What was the price range on that?
Oh, geez. I don't know if we paid, was it, the smaller ones we paid 75 for. And then were 2 bigger ones, a male and a female. And one was 200 pounds. And then there was a female, it's around the same size. And those went for 100 and a half, something like that, 200.
That was Merle and Pearl.
Merle and Pearl, yeah.
Wow. Merle and Pearl.
Yeah.
I wonder what the price is nowadays on a pig like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm not sure what
I
it
don't
would
know.
be. Well, anyway, the guy that owned him, George, he says, now you got to get him out of there. So go in and get him. So and then I did. I grabbed that big one right by the hind leg, and he spun me around like a quarter.
Wow.
And he looks at me and he shook his head and he said, "You'll do all right," he says. Anybody can run in after a wild boar and grab him by the leg. He ain't afraid not.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had fun.
Wow.
Well, that's good. I'm actually going to go into number 4 first because it's relating to it. What was
Okay.
your most memorable pig story? For each of you. So
Okay, Jan, you start.
yeah.
Well, I didn't see it, but Grandpa and Jerry were up here, and they saw the pig go. He was trying to get away from the sled, but the sled, the tie from the sled, what you pull it with, was around his tusk. So he didn't know that thing following him was his fault. But we didn't have a video. That would have been funny.
Running through the woods, pulling a
Yeah.
sled with
Yeah.
200 pounds of corn on it
Yeah.
through the snow.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had snow that was 2 feet deep,
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
and away he went.
That's silly.
Finally, it let loose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was my most memorable?
Yeah. Pig story.
Yeah, I went over to a friend of mine that raised pigs in Wisconsin. We found different groups in Wisconsin, that farmers that raised them.
Mm-hmm.
So I lined up with one in Tisch Mills, and I went over to load up a 300 pounder.
That's where Emily's from.
Yeah, from Tisch Mills. And I had the trailer. We had the trailer lined up to the chute, and then I went and I started, kind of herding them.
Mm-hmm.
With a board.
Yep, and he got just about to the door of the trailer, and all of a sudden he turned around and he came at me.
Wow.
And he was coming so fast, the only thing I could do was spread my legs quick, and he went right through my legs and took me along with him. So I just wrapped my arms around him and rode him for a while and then rolled off. That was my most exciting
Just like at the carnival.
pig experience.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only you had GoPros and stuff back then.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
I
That would
did.
have been pretty wild.
I did have one other one.
Okay.
We were hunting the wild boar with some hunters up here. They came up, booked a hunt, and we had one that we were chasing for a while. Finally, he decided he didn't want to be chased anymore. So he'd come and run back at the hunter or whoever was chasing him. Well, the hunters took off like crazy, and I got behind a tree, and then I stepped out and I just antagonized the heck out of him. And he came right at me, and I sidestepped, and he ran right into that tree with his snout. Rolled him right over, and he got up and took off. And I went after him again, and every once in a while he'd turn around and he'd see me coming.
Hi, TJ.
Any other ones you can think of? Any?
No, not really.
No? Okay.
Yeah, wasn't there a hammer incident?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I had one of the wild boar. Well, one of them came after me when I was walking the fence line. I always check the fence line to see if there's any breaks in the wire where they could get out. Well, all of a sudden I hear something coming behind me. And I always walked with a pipe in my hand. I learned that from my grandpa because he knocked out a bull one time with a pipe. So that pig came right at me and I sidestepped and I hit him right between the eyes and down he went. And I kept walking, gave him time to wake up.
Wow.
Yeah, and I wasn't around. The other time with the hammer was coming at me and I just tried to do it the same thing, tried to knock him out. Well, I killed him.
Wow.
I killed that pig with the hammer. I hit him right square between the eyes and down he went.
Wow.
He was dead.
Was that up here?
That's crazy.
That was up here, that was out here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What were we doing? Ringing pigs one day at home.
Oh,
It was you and I and Vicky, and you were in the back of the truck with the tailgate up. Because
you're only like 2 years old.
you were
huh?
only little.
Yeah.
You were maybe...
That was pig food.
No, that's why we had the tailgate up.
I
Yeah.
remember throwing buns off the back.
Yeah,
Right here
yeah.
on the road.
Right,
Yeah.
we used to feed
You
them. Yeah.
you were a little braver than we would have liked.
Stupider.
Kind of like TJ.
Lack of fear, I guess
Yeah.
you call it. Yeah.
Where did I
But,
get that from?
But all of a
Shane.
sudden, yeah, all of a sudden
Shane,
Grandpa
that
was missing. And your mom and I are talking. It's like, where'd he go? All of a sudden he comes up the hill. His shirt is all torn.
Didn't have your hammer, huh?
The mama pig wanted to get back by her baby pigs. Well, they weren't babies; they're bigger, but
She came
ran
right at
him right
me and
over.
bowled me right, ran
Yeah.
me right over.
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's like, oh, no wonder you look
How
like
much
that.
did these pigs weigh? Like a couple hundred?
Oh, there's
Couple
the
hundred.
biggest one we had was 450.
What was the name of that one?
That was
Was that Alice?
Bozo.
Oh, Bozo.
That was Bozo.
He ate taco chips.
Yeah.
The guy that raised him where was he from? Not Random
right
Lake.
near Kiel.
Kiel, that was it. Yeah.
Wow.
Random Lake was that guy I never even met, but he sounded like a real
Oh,
hillbilly.
yeah, he was. He had his legs were all scarred up from getting gored in the legs by his
Wow.
boars. I said, why do you do that?
Yeah.
I said, just put a board in front of me or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then Steve the hippie, we got his whole life story.
Yeah, he lived up in
He was from Michigan.
Iron River, Michigan.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
from.
Hunter?
No, he's just
Oh,
just raised some pigs up there, and he was
Because
kinda-
we had another Steve too that was south. It was in Illinois.
Steve
We
Hilden.
bought
Yeah, Steve
goat,
Hilden.
we got sheep from him.
Yeah.
Goats, I mean.
sheep and
Goats,
fallow deer.
Fallow deer.
Wow. So how many pigs did you have on the property?
Normally, we only kept about 8 or 10 for
Okay.
hunting. Because if you get too many, like some ranchers will keep 30 or 40 of them. So it's like walking out in the backyard in the pen and shooting them.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't want to shoot
you want to
fish
work
in a
for
barrel.
a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because there was game hunting.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild game
And there
hunting.
was more than just pigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was fallow deer and different types of sheep,
We had a couple emus.
emus, yeah.
Wow.
And then we had red stag,
Red stag.
They were beautiful.
and then we had cyca deer.
Okay.
It's similar to an elk,
Yeah.
like a miniature elk.
Some of those deer were just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Yeah.
Chinese water deer. We actually had two. One got hung up in the fence and died.
How many acreage of fence did
We
you
had
have?
about 65, roughly.
65 acres.
That was enclosed at that time.
And was it 80 acres that you owned the whole time?
Yeah, 80 acres.
Nice. Okay. 3, I guess we kind of talked about some stories, but what about specific to hunting? What's your most memorable hunting stories?
Well, one of them I mentioned was when that pig charged me.
Yep.
Another one was when the guys were hunting in the swamp, and this guy wanted this pig. He was hunting here. He hunted here 2 years. First year he didn't get him. The second year he almost didn't get him. And we were walking through the swamp, and this guy stepped up on a log. And I was next to him, walking through, and I said, back off the log because your next step is going to be in the mouth of that wild boar laying underneath that log. And so he stepped back, and then that boar just took right off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that sometimes they'd hunt all morning, and they'd come back in and they'd go, "There's no pigs out there. We didn't see anything." And you'd tell them that, well, they're hiding.
Yeah, you got to go look for them.
Yeah.
You can't just walk around and expect them to come out and kiss you. Or
Yeah.
something.
What about the guy that climbed the post or the tree or whatever that was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was there one that
Two of them. There was
Okay.
a girl and a guy together. It was in the back.
he was stuck in the tree or something, right?
Well, this one is a group of pigs, 7 or 8 of them, chased them, and they went right up the post along the field.
What I would do.
And then they got down. I heard them hollering, so I headed out that way.
Oh.
So they saw the pigs were gone. So then they decided that, well, it's safe now. So they climbed down. All of a sudden, one of them noticed it, and they went right back after him again, put him right up on the post. I guess another time would be I had a group of guys from, I think it was Green Bay. And one of them would not go to his stand unless I walked them out there. This guy was somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 pounds, big guy. I said, just follow this trail down there and just hike in at this spot. And then you'll see the stand right from the trail. No, he says, you got to take me out there. So I did. I took him out there.
Wow.
Yeah, put him in his stand. Then I said, okay, I'll come back and get you at a certain time. So I went back at so he was out there probably 4 hours or so, and then I went back and got him. Yeah. So the only other one that really stood out was we were hiking. I was taking another guy out. He was hunting, and his dad was along to kind of go along and see the thing. But he was also interested in buying the ranch.
Oh, okay.
But he came for a hunt. He wanted to check it all out and see how it went. And then all of a sudden we saw a boar dragging a sheep. He had a sheep by the horns in his mouth, and he was dragging them down into the swamp.
Wow.
And I thought, heck, we can't have that.
Yeah.
So I went down in after him to try to break it up. And here what happened was he got the horn stuck in between the tusks.
Oh.
He must have charged the boar.
They're fighting.
Yeah, he opened his mouth and he got his the horn caught in his tusk, or antler. Yeah, horn it is. So then I thought, how am I going to break this up?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll go dive towards him and he'll go forward and it should release him. I did that. That didn't work. So then I went a second time. These guys are watching me and they're videotaping this up on the trail. So then I went one more time, and that did break them loose. But you think they both would run away? The ram ran away, but the boar came after me.
Yeah.
You saved
So I fell back.
It's quite a way to say
He was heading for my chest, and I fell back, and he went right over me,
Oh my gosh.
and then he kept going. Otherwise, if I'd have just stood there, he'd have gored me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd have got you. Oh, boy.
So
That's scary.
that was exciting.
Those pigs were quite a bit.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
they were.
Oh yeah, they were.
Before I go to the last question, I guess. So we had all the fenced-in area and stuff. You had pigs at home, and then you got up there. We can show on another video. There's the pig area, which was like
Where
you,
we raised
The
them.
raised them.
littler ones, yeah.
And so, kind of how was the layout of the ranch? I guess. Like when you guys got a pig and you'd bring it in.
Yeah,
you'd
we
go up
bring it
there,
in with
and they
a
go over here.
trailer, and we put it up there until it got big enough. Usually 200 or better, and then we'd release it. We had a funnel, a wire funnel leading to the main.
Like a chute.
Yeah.
And
So once
then
they got big enough, then you'd
we
put
release
them out
them in.
into
Yep.
to be hunted.
Like maybe
Yeah.
8.
And some of the
Yeah.
people thought, well, isn't there tame pigs? I said, well, you go out and hunt them and see once what you think.
Go
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah, they found out that.
Hunter stories too?
Yeah, kind of. I asked about like the layout of the ranch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Talk about your fallow deer story.
Timmy would be able to tell that one better.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. You could.
All I did was that a fallow deer come running through, and Tim had aimed to take a shot at it. I don't think he hit it, and I thought, well, he must want it. So I had my 35 Remington in my holster, and I pulled the Remington out, and I aimed at him and pulled the trigger, knocked him right down. So he had his deer.
That's
Didn't know if that was the right one or not.
Yeah, I didn't know for sure.
but you got a deer.
You got a deer.
One day it was Dennis and Grandpa and me, and it was after supper. I came to sit by the fire, and they went down. They were going to go out in the field and do something out there. And the fallow deer were out there. They came, and they came up to the fence, and they were looking at me. You know how the monkeys in the zoo look at you? I sat real still, and they couldn't figure out what I was or what I was doing there. It was kind of funny. Beautiful animals.
Yeah.
Dark brown.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and some of them were white with the dots.
And so this whole time we've been talking about the ranch in past tense, that it's not really a thing anymore.
Right.
No.
So I guess the final question is, what was the final hunt? What happened, and why did the ranch kind of shut down?
Well, it had to do with antis. There was a big deal about a farm down in middle Wisconsin where a guy would raise trophy rams, and then he'd have guys come in and shoot them in a fenced-in area. But it was not like 60 or 80 acres. It was a pen like in a barn.
Mm.
And they'd shoot them, and then he'd charge them $5,000 for it.
Wow.
Well, they picked up on that, and they went after every ranch in the state. So actually, at first, they shut every ranch down, every farm down. Deer farms, any kind of farm that had to deal with wild animals, they shut it down. Well, then I went to court. I lost in court. And then I said, well, the hell with the court. I went back and started hunting again.
Wow. And so the final hunt was literally like clearing out all the
Yeah.
animals.
Yep. I had people that booked the hunt. They would come in, and then there was all these animals left. I thought I only had about, what was it, 10 to 20 fallows?
Yeah.
I had 40 or 50.
Wow.
That's how they hit out there.
Wow.
So I invited friends to come up, and they were shooting the deer and whatever pigs were left over,
Wow.
and cleaned them out.
And when was that? What year?
02, I think it was. So we ran 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And then a year later, the ag department writes back to me and says, you can open up again. And I had sold. All my animals were all shot, but they were all sold. I started tearing the fence down, and then they come and they send me a letter saying, well, you can
Yeah.
open up again.
Ugh.
So that was it.
Yeah. But now we still got some of the fence up.
Yeah.
And now we hunt it for our own regular deer.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
There's enough openings in the fence that the deer just move freely
yeah.
Yeah.
through it. Yeah.
And we got some bear.
Oh, yeah.
We got wolves,
Wolves, coyotes.
coyotes,
Yeah.
turkeys. Yeah.
Bobcats.
Bob's cat.
Bobcat.
You might see Bob's cat at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be some turkeys around I left for Bob's cat.
Yep. Yeah. Awesome. Well, is there any other final stories you want to get on the record here before we stop
Oh
this
my
video?
goodness. There are times that I miss it,
Yeah.
but I'm too old to worry about it now. So we use it for a family camping area, family,
Yep.
We were going to retire and then use the money from the ranch for retirement money. But of course, best laid plans.
Yeah.
But to find a place like this,
It would cost a lot of money.
it would
Yeah.
cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Plus, you might have got one with a lake on it or something, but yet
I wonder if that'll get picked up on the mic.
a little.
All right. Well, awesome. Thanks for doing the video, guys.
Oh,
You're welcome.
And for people watching on YouTube, it's probably going to be mostly us, but if for some reason it stumbles on your feed and you watched it this far, thanks for watching.
I'll just kick it right back to you.
Okay. I can take it over there by them two guys.
Did we have a good weekend, TJ?
Yeah.
Can you say bye to the camera? Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy birthday.